Welcome everyone to Day 20, where bad rolls make great role-playing. We're back for Campaign 2, but before we go into tonight's adventure, we got a couple of announcements to make. First of all, as you can see on the banner and on the thumbnail of this video, we have a brand new logo, haven't we, guys?
Yay!
Wow, I love how
Yeah.
one person says yay.
Rain just being the hype person in the background every time.
And as you can tell on the banner is a new arc. We're in the third arc of Campaign 2. So we'll...
Yay!
Yay! Can we all yay?
Yay!
Yay! There we go. So, with those announcements, let's go around the invisible table and introduce you all to our lovely players and their chaotic, headachy players. Or characters, shall I say. Starting with Rye.
Fuck me.
Wow.
If
you insist.
Yeah, right. Ladies, please, one at a time. No. Hi, I'm Vi. I'm playing Aniketos, the fuck me, what in the hell? I'm sorry, I've had a long day. I'm playing Aniketos, who is a bird of some sort, and
Phoenix,
probably a
Alex.
cleric.
Bless you. Neil.
I am Neil. I am playing Pyraeus Stormsinger, a half-elf bard.
Rain.
Hi, I'm Rain. I play Rue, the Wood Elf Druid.
Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm playing Shadorim, the Dragonborn Paladin.
And last but certainly not least, until the other two get here, Cara.
Hi, I'm Cara, and I'm playing Ellerwynne. Lord knows what the fuck they are, except a rotting pile of bones, apparently, and flesh and goo. So great to find that one out.
Amazing. AJ and Vic will join us a bit later in the video, as they are running a bit late. But, players, are you ready?
No.
Yep.
Sort of.
Am I
Hopes and
ready?
prayers.
Am I ready?
Probably not.
I probably am ready. Let's dive into tonight's first episode of the third arc. The Sagas of Kaldraa, Reflections and Revelations.
The war rages within Norvania. But the adventure continues.
And we're back. So, last time, the happy few awoke at the Sleeping Giant Tavern in Rathstone, I will get this right, where they overheard two grave robbers speaking in hushed tones. Curious, the party questioned the pair. A human named Tiblet told them about a strange humanoid figure he had seen the night before in a mausoleum at the ruins of Skingrad Manor in Trogheim, next town over. Intrigued, the party agreed to investigate. Before heading to Trogheim, the party first travelled to Grey Cloak Manor to sort out Rue and Aniketos' travelling papers, where required to cross Wraithstone Bridge and enter the kingdom of Auddinrun. There they were met with a mysterious drow claiming to be Master Greycloak's servant. This drow surprised the group by revealing personal secrets about them, secrets only someone with intimate knowledge or supernatural insight could possess. The drow revealed his true identity as Molokroth, an arch-devil and the second-in-command of Amadeus himself. He tasked the party to retrieving the legendary artifact known as the Elder Spear, hidden deep in the Underdark beneath the dwarven kingdom of Bondur. Though the party declined the offer, Molokroth assured them he will continue to persuade them. Crossing the bridge, the party encountered Doffrey, an old comrade of R'tish and Duke. Words were exchanged, some heated, before the group moved on, leaving Wraithstone behind and entering the quiet village of Trogheim. There they were stopped at an unusual tavern run by a goblin named Glorp, who was deeply offended by the sight of dirty tavern or dirty kitchens, the drinks, the cups and everything. After a brief visit, the party sought out the village Thane to discuss the mysterious manor. The Thane, intrigued and concerned, agreed to let them investigate. Just before setting out, Duke and Rue returned with pastries from a local bakery, much to everyone's delight. With treats in hand and curiosity burning, the party headed to the ruins of Skingrad Manor. In an overgrown mausoleum, R'tish spotted a movement. Inside, they met Ellerwynne, a reanimated humanoid with no memory of her past and had difficulty speaking. After a heartfelt discussion, particularly with Aniketos, the party decided to bring Ellerwynne along on the journey. The decision was affirmed by a divine message sent to Aniketos, hinting at a deeper importance in Ellerwynne's presence. And this is where we pick up tonight's episode. So, you're now going down the dirt path towards the village centre. So you're here. We can all see on Roll20. I don't think my other half has Roll20, do you, sweetie?
I have a Roll20, you just ain't got me on it.
Oh. I'll have to sort that out in a minute. Anyway, so you are now travelling down the dirt road towards the village centre. Who has a high percent? Who's got
Perception?
Yeah, like passive perception.
It's probably me with my 18. I don't know if it's higher.
Who's got 14 and over?
I've got a 22 passive perception.
What?
Oh, yeah. I forgot you go higher now.
Oh, I got 15.
Okay. What about you, Steve?
I've got 8.
Oh wow, Steve doesn't see this. You guys see R'tish and Duke talking to each other behind. They're quite a ways away from the group, but they're talking to each other and they keep looking at Ellerwynne. You also notice a random human girl, or young female, hiding behind a barrel next to an old house. Suddenly, she starts pointing at you and say, "Oi!" as she runs up towards, I'm gonna say, Rue, and she's staring right into your eyes, and then suddenly she says, "Are you a venturing party?"
Yeah. Yeah, we're a venturing party. Right?
Cool beans! Is there any chance I can join?
How old is this person?
You can see she's in a very early 20s. She has a sort of a forest green and cream petticoat dress on, with a small jeweled dagger by her side on a that's tucked in by a belt, and she has very blonde hair that's tied into not buns, but I would say like pigtails, but they're more hanging down her shoulders.
Okay.
Well, she's older than I am.
Is she? Wait, how old is
I always thought I was about 18, but
Are you 18? Oh, you
I
could be.
suppose I would
actually.
have
Right.
for
Yeah, I
a couple of years. So maybe I am 20. Maybe I am 20, but I'm not very old.
So can I join your party? You all look amazing. You all look amazing.
She's seen me, right?
Yeah. She sees you and everything, and she's quite curious about you as well. Like she
It's like
can't.
She can.
You all look amazing. I'm literally a corpse. She's blind. Don't bring her. She's got no perception.
Say to her, stay with us a week and you look like that.
Oh, that'd be amazing if I did. Then I would see everything. Like I would see beholders. I would fight demigods. It'll be amazing. Please let me join you.
You do realise you'd be dead if you saw those things.
Well, I'm pretty good with a
Hang
dagger.
on.
And she just pulls her dagger out, and she swings and stabs the air, but her technique is very interesting to you. Like she's got a good technique.
Interesting.
Like it's like a professional.
Oh,
Who are
Is the
you?
dagger shiny?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to get as close to it as I can. And just stare at it. Shiny.
Who are you?
Oh, my name's Annabelle. Hello.
Above table, that is
Where-
horrifying. Considering they just moved the Annabelle doll.
Did they? I didn't know that. Oh, I did not know that.
Huh? Can I have an insight check?
Course you
I
can.
think she's too good for who she claims to be.
Do you think?
Well, you said she's proficient.
she's claiming to be Annabelle. Is she too good to be an Annabelle?
That'll be a no, I don't know. Okay.
What do you get?
If you come with 7, if you
Okay.
come with us, you'll be dead within a week.
Well, you don't know that. I'm very good with a dagger. I like stabbing things. You know, it's a good technique, and I can be very
What do you like with
helpful as well.
dragons?
Dragons?
Dragons.
Dragons aren't real. I know that. They're dead.
Dragons are real, because I saw one eat one of our companions.
Two.
That's,
2 of our
Two of our
companions.
that's amazing. I definitely have to join your party now.
Can I? Because she's saying she's got this really fancy dagger, and obviously I'm looking at the shinies, and I'm very well read. Can I do a history check? Not that I'd be able to communicate anything effectively afterwards, but can I see if I recognise maybe anything about this dagger or her outfit or anything?
Go for it.
Because obviously, history is kind of the only thing I do know, having been in a crypt for God knows how long. 22.
Right. I'm gonna message you what you.
Ooh.
Okay. You guys carry on.
I would like to continue my conversation with her, but I'd like to try and intimidate her to basically get her to fuck off.
I'll assist.
Telling her all the scariest things we can possibly tell her.
That's mate. Can I please join you? This sounds really good. I really want to join your company.
The more scary stuff you're saying to her, the
She's
more
not
she wants
normal.
to join. Please.
Yeah, she's not normal. No, you can't join us because you're not. I don't believe you are a 20-year-old girl.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna like motion towards her face. I'm listening.
What's she doing?
I'm going to stare at her face.
What are you doing?
Can I try and make an insight check to see what is trying to be communicated here?
Go for it. You need to beat a 20.
I got a 20, a dirty 20, so have that.
That's a dirty 20. Fuck. Okay.
Do I say what I'm trying to communicate?
Yes, go for it. Go for it.
I'm trying to ask her why she picked that face.
This is my face. This is. Why are you so silly? She's silly. This. What are you? I just really want to join your company. Please let me join your company. I won't be a bother. I promise you.
I'm going to turn to the others and I'm going to say, danger.
Will Robinson.
I am going to take a brief moment to pause and in Abyssal go. Are you being honest with us? Or are you hiding something?
In Abyssal, she goes. Well, I tried. You know, you're very. You know what you want. Or you know what you. Look, I was hired to murder you. Okay. I was.
And I'm going to say in Abyssal, yes, danger. Because I can speak that one too.
Okay, this weird thing is creeping me out. Look, I've been paid by an old friend of mine to kill you.
How much have you been paid?
About.
This is still an Abyssal.
It's about 5,000 gold.
2 seconds. Stay there. Guys, do we have 5,000 gold between us?
No.
Probably
I
not.
don't know if I am.
Don't think I'd be here if I did, do you?
I have 2.
Aniketos is gonna like hold his like little wings to his chest protectively.
You covering up your jewellery?
Yeah.
Why?
I was hoping to get us out of a situation without anything.
What's the situation?
Give me a second on this one. Let me think. If I can't pay,
Then I will join your company and help you.
and back in Abyssal again, and also kill us.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Insight check.
Go for it.
That's a +8.
That one.
I wholeheartedly believe that.
No, because I understand what's being said as well, I also am going to see if I think she's being honest.
Go for it.
Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
So...
So you both believe her.
I'm surrounded by incompetence.
Look,
I've been in a hole for hundreds of years.
Look, I know I've been paid to kill you, but you all seem very interesting, and I would like to join your party until I get to Grimhawk. How about that? And then I'll be
Is that
on
in
my way.
common or is that in Abyssal still?
That's it.
It's being an epistle.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm gonna, because I believed her, I'm gonna like try and pat her head, but I'm gonna like run my hand down her face like that creepy like. In a really undead, like my joints are creaking and bent funny. See if she still wants to join us then.
I will still join you, but don't let that thing touch me, please.
That was Abyssal. Commonly used by, well, demons. If I'm right on that one.
I'm not a demon.
Change.
Not necessarily a demon, but contracted initially to kill us, but has decided that maybe doesn't want to kill us and is just quite interested to kind of come along with the journey and is just very interested in our vibe and how we are. Has been turned away from the idea of killing us. We're much better alive.
Change.
Maybe I am
disinclined. Sorry, carry on.
Continue.
I'm disinclined to trust people who are paid to kill us. What if somebody offers you more money to kill us?
Hey,
Money outbalance.
I'm a very good reader of people. I have not yet led us wrong on my instincts towards people. I believe her. I'm just saying.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I am going to have to say something that might be me being in a miserable mood already today. Okay? I have let you. Okay, I'm just going to say this with as straightforward as I can. I have let you put this in the group 10 minutes ago, and now you want to tell me that we are also going to travel with someone speaking Abyssal who paid to kill us? No.
I'm just going to say hi in Abyssal to Aniketos.
Shut your mouth.
And there we have it.
Okay, but Annie.
Okay. Yes. No, I am curious for how you explain this one to me. I'm fascinated by how you explain why we are going to be traveling as well with an assassin.
I am not going to do that. What I'm going to say to you is, do you remember that conversation we were having a little while ago about how I can transform into other things? There are certain spells that allow me to transform other people into things. Do you want to be a bird for an hour or two? If you let us go on ahead and take this person along with us, I'll let you be a bird.
Aniketos is going to look at you like you've grown a second head, and then say, I'm sorry, I think perhaps you have been replaced with an idiot? Did she have successfully killed you overnight and you are some fake Rue with no brain and skull? Your mind has been eaten by intellect of Oh, what are you saying to me? Transform me into bird so I cannot even help you when you are predictably stabbed in the back by someone sent to assassinate you. What?
If I die or I lose concentration, it won't be a bird anymore. So I guess there's that.
You will be a corpse.
Hi.
I am not having more corpses than you. You stay put, okay? You are also not good to read of character right now, okay?
Look. There's a chance that I may not just stay a corpse.
Oh, fucking great! That will make my day! I will be even more joyous!
That does not help Annie if Annie is burned up in the sky and you die and Annie turns back into Annie up in the sky. Annie goes splat!
Okay, I will transform you after we've separated from them.
I don't quite understand why we want to take someone who has been paid to kill us. No, can someone... Yeah, the Pyraeus, Shadorim, do you hear this? Please tell me I am not going insane.
Because she's trustworthy.
You are... I am on your side with this. Aniketos, I do not think this is a wise idea.
You know what? You're fine. Okay. Can I really look at this fucking asshole? Can I scrutinize this bitch with a knife who I've been told has a fake face, speaks Abyssal, has been paid 5,000 gold pieces to kill us, and is shockingly good with a knife? Can I insight check the vibes of this motherfucker? Because I swear to God.
Go for it.
She looks like she's trying to practice stabbing Rue with behind her back.
I am actually
22.
I've got my hand on her face, by the way.
So she's a bit freaked out with Ellerwynne's hand on her face, but apart from that, her vibe is okay, and that's all I'm gonna say. There's something hidden. There's something. You can feel there's something not right, like a little something, but in all, her vibe's okay, but there's something still off about her.
I do feel like having a corpse's hand on your face should give Aniketos an advantage, but
Okay,
you're the DM.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. You could tell something's not right with her.
Okay, you know what? I am going to try and say this in a calm voice, because I think I have been shouting too much and it is undermining my point, okay? Well, I don't think you're an idiot all the time, but I like to think that all of us have moments where we are not working at our best capacity. And in this moment, I think that maybe we are working below a threshold that I want you to hold yourself to.
Burn.
So you're saying that I can't keep the shiny new friends?
The shiny new friends? The shiny new friend wants the knife in your back, Rue. That kills people. Your people.
The Annabelle comes up and says, if there is a problem, I can just go my own way. Is that okay?
Miss Annabelle, this is less of you're an asshole, and more of a you have been paid 5,000 gold pieces to kill us. Why would we talk to you?
Well,
And at this point, letting you walk away is not exactly a good idea for us either, because you can follow us, find us, kill us again, get your gold.
Who sent you? I'm sorry. Who the fuck sent you? Who the fuck is paying 5,000 gold pieces to kill us?
I can't
mean,
really indulge in my employer's name. It's kind of a secret.
Shadorim, come here and help me break her legs. We are going to get this out of her.
What?
I am joking. Or am I?
How are you?
Well,
And let's not
I have an
forget.
idea. I can always wait till morning and swap out one of my spells. Get the Zone of Truth out.
And I mean, do you remember when we went to get our passports and we were dealing with the demon guy? He said that all of the hells are betting on us. So if one's not liking the odds of their bet, in which they're predicting that we die, it could be a way to, we've got probably, half of the hells against us now.
You make a
because
good
it's
point.
fun.
Like I
That
said,
is true.
I could just, avoid the contract and give the money back to the client, and we can go our separate ways.
They paid you this in advance?
Yeah, they did.
You are just willing to make it that
Of course.
easy.
Of course.
Look, the issue is she either travels with us and we can kind of keep an eye on her, or she goes her own way, probably follows us, and then we don't know if she's going to hit. If she does decide to kill us, third option is obviously that we go on ahead and kill someone in the middle of the street, probably get arrested for murder, and never fulfill everything else that we've got to do away from this. Is that more of the intelligence that you were looking for?
Take it
I
to
say
a
we
side
kill her.
alley. Yeah, I am with him.
I am fed up with people trying to kill me.
Listen, I am usually all up for the merciful approach, but I am also a man who believes in the laws of nature and a little something called kill or be killed. And in situations like this, when something hunts you for sport, it's usually best idea to eliminate future appearances. Yeah?
With prejudice.
With a bit of that, not too much. Then you are just an asshole.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? You do not want to kill her, yes?
No.
Can I? Why not? Just.
Oh, can I ask her a question?
Before you do that, could everyone make me a perception, please?
Oh fuck! I shit.
Once my character's finished refreshing.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
God damn it, Duke. God damn it, Duke. And Rue.
Rue got the same as well, so.
Okay.
You elves are paying attention.
Right.
What do our elves
Yeah,
eyes see?
What does Ellerwynne? What was Ellerwynne's?
14.
14.
14.
Okay. So Rue and Duke, you notice whilst talking, she has scarpered.
Oh.
How do I not notice? I've got my hands on her.
Oh god, yeah. Oh god, yeah. Basically, yeah. She scarpered away from whilst you were touching her. So both Ellerwynne, Duke, and Rue know that
I
she's
feel like
scarpered.
my awkward ass would reflexively try and grab her as she ran away. Like, no, come back here, my cuddly Teddy.
Okay. Make a dexterity then.
Saving throw or
Yeah, same with that.
9.
Okay. Your sort of rotting body sort of like slips. Her hand slips out of your grip,
Okay.
whilst she just legs it through the through the gardens and other areas of the village.
Can Duke still see her?
She's about about 4 or 5 meters away from you.
Okay. In which case, could I reaction, action, whichever, attempt to catch up and trip her up with one of the swords?
Go for it. Could you roll me Dex athletics and then dexterity, please.
Okie dokie.
Can I assist on this?
Mhm.
I was going to say I do have what is it? It's not riposte. It's the other one. Fainting attack, so I can expend a superiority die to give myself advantage.
Go for it.
I mean, I was going to go on ahead and do something that was very harsh, but if you're happy to just take that advantage.
I will quite happily take that advantage because that is a crit.
Oh, that is a crit. Oh,
Okay. Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna say you managed to trip her up, and she falls flat on her face as she changes into what her original race is. And you see
What is her original race?
And you see before you a changeling.
Change.
You made a thing. You made a thing. You made the nice, lovely girl a thing.
Hey, don't call her that. She is still a nice, lovely girl.
What is that?
Change.
This is nothing personal, you understand? I think at this point, for our safety.
Nothing personal. You tripped me up, but now I'm out of my disguise.
Indeed, and perhaps now we understand. You are, even if you do go away, you will follow us. I think. And Duke's just gonna stab her. He's not up for being followed by faceless assassins.
Okay.
Duke's just gonna try and execute her at this point.
Okay then. You're not gonna get any. Before you do that, do you want any answers off her?
Duke doesn't.
Fair enough. Okay. Roll to attack then.
Okay, she's on the ground, so advantage, yes.
Yes. Oof.
I will take the 19, please.
You slowly dig your short sword into her chest and then a rapid stabbing motion as she gasps her last breath and is dead. Without any of the townsfolk seeing this.
Bruce's probably going to let out one of those squeak things of unexpectedness and is going to cling on to Aniketos and shield because that was uncalled for.
Aniketos does like blink several times himself, like, well, I mean, yeah, sorted, but wow.
Yeah. Duke is then going to start patting down the body and searching for any paperwork.
Joke, wait a minute, before we do this, maybe take her off the middle of the street, eh?
Oh no, you're back here. You're in the little grassy bit here.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
It is either that or perhaps we pick her up and walk her out as if she is extremely drunk and then hide her in the forest.
Can I poke her?
You can, yes.
Yeah. Poke.
Nothing happens, she's just poking her.
Well, I could raise her.
Why was I going? I'm half expecting Ray's here.
Yeah, I could use animate dead. Hang on.
You could also make a new character sheet if you want.
Duke, you find a bunch of papers on her that are basically 4 papers worth of descriptions of you guys, all hand signed by Lady Demona.
Duke will pass these to whoever happens to be closest, because Duke has no idea who that is, other than hearing you mention it. He's never met her, and he wouldn't recognise her signature, so...
She's a bad lady.
I had rather gathered that by the fact she's willing to pay a lot of money for everybody to be dead. On that note, do we find the money?
You do.
Oh, fuck, we roach.
Shopping spree.
What, the full 5,000?
Yep, full 5,000 on her.
Yo! Let's also take the knife.
I suggest at this point we move her from here in a way that is conveniently quiet, and then dispose of body outside of here. Because people will have seen her walk in. People will have seen us.
Walk out? And I'm poking, like, walk out? Raise?
No. No.
Walk.
I'm gonna guess, Ellerwynne, that you and I are we can make people like this walk again. But we're not going to do that, because that makes everybody else here very unhappy.
I'm gonna tilt my head like I don't get it.
This stays like this.
And I'm gonna look at myself. And I'm gonna look back at you. And I don't get it.
No raising.
Sad puppy face. I'm just gonna walk over to Aniketos. Away from the body. Like, I'm sad puppy and I wanna, like, hug Aniketos because Aniketos is shiny and that makes me happy.
Aniketos is not thrilled about this, but at least she's not poking the corpse anymore. This is tolerance. You know when cats have that, like, really loathing face, but they're not going to scratch you? It's this.
I'm standing with my arms by my side, like, trying to put my forehead on your breastplate. Like, I'm just sad.
Oh dear.
Shadorim, Aniketos, what if you like to help me sling body over shoulders and walk out as if we are carrying drunk friend home? I do not think we can a good idea.
I'll put it up and probably just throw it over my shoulder if I can manage it.
That works too.
So,
Beep-bop-boop.
you all managed to get the body in, I would say, the bushes over here, away from the seeing eyes of the villagers.
Mm-hmm.
And you carry on your journey into the village centre. Where are you heading to? I think you're heading to the Thane's house, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we were getting an award for dealing with the spooky thing.
Yeah, hide the spooky thing.
We could turn the spooky thing in. Think about it. 3 months.
Yeah.
We don't have a spooky thing anymore.
That solves 2
It's
problems,
all
doesn't it?
benefits.
just to add, at the moment, Duke has put the pouch of 5,000 gold in his pack, but once we get out of town, he'll split it between everybody.
Okay.
Did Duke also take the knife?
Duke will have collected everything off of that body that could theoretically be collected without stripping it naked.
And a
I was
boy.
going to ask about the dress.
To be fair, am I still wearing rags?
We ain't gonna do that. We'll get you better clothes.
Yeah.
Can I get corpse clothes?
No.
It fits my vibe.
Yeah, but that's morally reprehensible. We're not stripping them.
Is this the ultimate
mine
goth
on.
look, is it, yeah?
I didn't catch that.
It's, ultimate,
What were you saying
it's the ultimate goth look, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to argue that if you allowed me to raise her, she could strip herself and then put my clothes back on.
That is still morally reprehensible. She is still not consenting to that.
Yeah, Ellerwynne, Aniketos has significant issues with raising of dead things,
Yes.
or the reanimation of dead things, or anything to do with dead things.
No, dead things are allowed. They should just...
Stay dead.
Yes, it's like they are meant to do that or something.
I'm going to try and hug you now.
Okay.
Annie, she's a dead thing.
I am aware.
We think she's a dead thing. I'm saying she's a dead thing.
You like hugs, huh?
Okay,
Friends.
if we keeping shiny dead thing, we must make a thing that is very fucking shiny. More shiny than Aniketos, and that's bloody saying something.
It's impossible. I would only be bested by Gold Dragon.
A mask is a good idea, though.
To go on ahead and distract said dead thing into directions away from Aniketos.
Are
Almost
you
like
carrot and sticking me?
almost like, you know, come look at the light. Mothman.
Do we all need to go into the into complete contract? Perhaps Aniketos and I can lead Ellerwynne away with Aniketos' extraordinary good looks, and I have shiny gem.
Oh, you are too kind. You are making me stay with this thing, though, so I am a little
I
mad.
appreciate that, but unfortunately, I think we might have problems separating her from you.
I understand.
Okay.
Fine, come on then, a little friend.
Hitting fuck.
Duke will take the large blue gem that we picked up off the road to Aniketos to add to the shiny effect.
Aniketos is going to take the shiny thing like it is a death sentence. This is the most unhappy about a shiny he's ever looked.
I am sorry. We will
It's
find
fine.
something. We will find something about
It's fine.
some of them.
You owe me.
I am coming with you.
Yes, but you are not the one with something clung to your side the whole way there.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
you
like-
know what perfume is? Perfume.
I was just saying I could have made this worse with fairy fire. The Aniketos even more shiny.
So, Aniketos and Ellerwynne have gone off somewhere.
Lucky me.
Lucky
Yeah,
you.
Duke is going with them.
Duke is going with them. Pyraeus, Rue, and Shadorim, you head to the Thane's house and you knock on the door. A servant opens the door. Ah, are you the adventuring party that my master told me about?
Yes, we were here earlier.
Yes, please come in.
We've dealt with the problem.
Fantastic. Come in, and I'll get my thing. So you come
Okay.
to this very. It's not grand, medium-sized house. It looks quite bland for a thane, but it does feel homely. And you sit down on this sort of long table with long benches beside it. Not too long, the thane comes out, looking a bit worried. Hello again. Have you dealt with the problem?
We have, yeah.
Great, good. Here's the other 150 gold that I owe you. Please sit down. I've just had some grave news.
I'm gonna try not to laugh when he says grave news.
I don't see
What's your news?
I don't see what's so funny, brave warrior.
Oh, it was an undead thing up at the mausoleum, and it was a grave, so it was grave news.
He just looks at you like.
Tough crowd, dude.
I take it you are. Well, you wanted to head to Grimhawk, yes?
Did we say that?
Well, you're travelling through this village. I would presume that you are going to the capital.
Oh, okay. Is that the direction we're going in then? Okay, yeah, fine then. Yes, we are, I guess.
Well, it's most people go through here to get to Grimhawk.
Yeah, I'm just pleading ignorant. I'm trying not to give too much away, but yeah, fine.
I've just had a message 10 minutes ago from a rider saying that the city is besieged.
Mm.
And it's on a lockdown. So I don't know what you want to do.
Oh, we can go round it. We don't need to stop there.
Fair enough. Just thought I share
But
this
thank you.
information to you.
Yeah, no, it's useful to know. Thank you. But I'm not sure that changes our plans in any way.
If you don't mind, I've got a lot of work to do. So if you, my servant will show you out.
Okay, thank you.
So you'll head out of the Thane's house.
Yeah, who wants to take the money, by the way?
Put it to the other, we'll split it out after.
Yeah, you hold on to it for now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay. I will add it. It is added.
Where is Where's Aniketos, Ellerwynne, and Duke at the moment?
Probably not too far away. We're waiting for the others, but we're,
Okay.
keeping a wide berth to the Thrain's house. They don't look out the window and go, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Maybe we strolled down and are hiding just out of sight behind these bushes in the wall or something.
Emma's buried as close into her to his armor as I can be, so that's where I am.
I'm gonna say you guys are here near some trees and bushes,
Mm-hmm.
and you try and beckon the others to come over.
Do we see him, yeah?
Yeah, you see them.
Okay. What time of day is it now?
It is now very late afternoon, becoming evening.
Okay. Fine. Well, we're not going anywhere tonight then.
Oh, but that doesn't give us a lot of options, does it?
What do you mean?
Sleeping. Does that give us a lot of sleeping options? Because I'm not going back to the tavern that's owned by the goblin.
Oh, I told him I would go back to help him.
Do we hire rooms, John?
Yes, but he gave the money back to you after everyone left.
That's right. Is there anywhere else in town then?
No, it's just that tavern.
Oh, fine. We'll just go and camp. We can do it. I can put the hut up.
Please.
We've got this little clearing up here where this what looks like a ramshackled house. We could go there. Oh, it's not. Not a ramshackled house.
Oh, sorry, where?
Oh yeah, it is. Up here, top left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It looks like it's kind of been. Mind you, all those ones look like they've been.
Yeah, it's a very rundown village.
Actually, most of the village does. Now I look at it closely. Hmm. Do we know why it's so badly run down?
You don't, unless you get very high history, or you've asked around.
I won't.
There is tavern being run by Goblin who makes soup with his own feet.
Actually,
People do not stop here and spend money.
John, can I roll the history then?
Sure,
Just to
yeah.
see if I know. Okay. I might have a chance. 17?
You get the impression that a lot of the houses were left abandoned by people seeking better riches in
Alright.
in bigger towns or cities.
Was this place
Uh-huh.
built when I was interred or risen? Like, how long has this been here?
Oh, this has been yeah, this was here when you were here,
Okay.
or when you were.
So I just know the place then.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my home turf. Welcome to my town, squad.
Yeah, you're about as run down as it is by the looks of it.
Rude, but true.
So, what are you guys doing?
I think we wait till it's dark, then we go and move the body.
I might happily, upon the party being returned, deposit the corpse to them, the moving one anyway, because I'd much rather go and talk to the goblin with toenail soup and help him out. Also, I pinky promised him,
You did.
and
yes.
I ain't no bitch. So these guys can be on living dead duty. I'll give Rue the shiny rock to Jingle Jingle in front of her. Since you want to be adopting corpses, congratulations, promotion. Your corpse now. I held the leash long enough. I'm gonna go talk to Glorp and Glorpet. Yeah, I'm gonna help them with their hygiene rating. It's okay. It's hard doing God's work by yourself, but you know.
Which god?
Well, you know what? Maybe I'll promote myself at this point. No.
Wow.
And I die. God kills me.
So, we're gonna go to first Aniketos to sort out Glorp and Glorpet.
If the others want to yap amongst themselves, well, I'm just gonna help them with like hygiene.
Okay, fair. Okay.
I'm happy to do that totally
Okay,
in the
that's fine.
background.
Do it. Alright, then.
I'm gonna wash towels and teach them how to make soup without toenails.
Okay, you do that. Meanwhile, what's everyone else doing?
How far is it from where we are to where the mausoleum is?
I would say about
How-
a minute, half, maybe 2 minute walk.
Distance.
Oh, distance. Oh,
More than 500 feet. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. In that case, yeah. Can we just carry the body round, like from where we are directly out of the village, and then round? Because I think we put it in the mausoleum and leave it in the mausoleum.
You can do, yeah.
I had that thought, but Duke is too stupid to have that thought.
It seems appropriate place to leave them, and it would have been good to have Annie with us because he could have said some rites over the body.
Oh, you're right. I can come and say rights.
Well, maybe when we get back, we'll let you know.
Yeah. Let me know if you're doing that. We'll come and do rights for you. Don't worry.
Actually,
We have Shadorim. Shadorim's a paladin. Can he not do
Yeah, I was going to say.
religious rites?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, probably could do. Depends if do it. Just let me know, and I'll give it a try.
Are you taking the body back now?
Well, once it's dark, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So a couple of hours go past, and it's getting dark. Is it just you and Duke and Shadorim, or is it just like how many are going to the mausoleum to put this body?
Well, I can't carry her. I'm too weak.
I'll just grab the body, fling it over the shoulder.
Okay. And then you three
Yeah,
go off to the
Duke's helping.
mausoleum. You chuck the body in the mausoleum, and Shadorim does a small prayer to his god Ishmir.
Yep, pray to his mirror. All that.
Whilst Rue is with Ellerwynne.
Mm-hmm.
A
Jingle.
few minutes go past, and the boys come back from their hijinks, and you all sit. I take it you cast Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll find somewhere appropriate.
Okay. So you enter into the tiny hut that Pyraeus made, and you sit around and you discuss the next plan. Which is what?
About that 5,000 gold now.
If there's 7 of us, it's 700 and change. 714.14 recurring.
Yeah. 714 and whatever 2 over 7 silver pieces are.
Wait, are you sharing out with the corpse?
At this point in time, Duke is splitting it into 6 piles and watches to see if Ellerwynne is interested in the shiny gold things.
The shiny gold things. I'm gonna go into my pocket, take my 2 out, and hand them. Like, I have some too. Look at my shinies.
Literally.
And then I'm gonna put them back because they're mine.
I get the feeling that if you did go on ahead and give her gold, she probably wouldn't be handing it over to pay for anything anyway. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have her own gold, but I'm saying maybe someone else hold on to it for her.
We saying it's like when you've got kids, you hold on to pocket money for them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys don't know yet whether or not there's any real level of intelligence behind those dead eyes.
Yeah,
There's
that's
enough,
true.
but you don't know if... I don't even know.
Yeah, I think at that point, seeing that it's kind of like, oh yeah, you're seeing it as shiny things, but not actual cash. Duke's going to share it out into stacks of 6, which is 833, and then the ones that don't split neatly, he puts in a separate stack and pushes towards Ellerwynne. So I think that's another 2.
Have we? You counted R'tish in this?
Yeah, R'tish is in the 6. Ellerwynne is not.
Well, Ellerwynne can't complain. She's just doubled her cash. I mean, that's a pretty big increase.
There's like a really creepy smile on my face, and I'm like holding them up against any light to look at the shinies. And I'm just grinning at you, a big, nasty, toothy grin. Like I'm probably missing a tooth or 2. There's definitely black ones. It's not nice.
Is it all gold, or is there any platinum in there?
No, it's just gold.
Let's go.
That's a heavy pouch. Heavy pouch of gold.
That's what I was asking.
Did you say we're adding in? I can't do math.
It's plus 833 each.
Thank you.
What about the extra from the third, the 150? Or 300 or whatever we got.
I think
this is just the 5,000.
Yeah, I think I have all that 300.
What was it again? 800?
833.
That's added.
Shall we split the 300 now as well? Take another 50 each?
Fuck yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Fine. So I will reduce mine by 250.
And it's another 50 each, did you say?
It will be, if we're doing it 6 ways.
Yeah.
So obviously I keep my 50 and then I get the 250 gets split out. Thanks, Duke, for reminding everybody.
So, what are you guys doing now? It's now. It's getting later in the evening. You all had.
We can sleep.
You can sleep.
Do we want to guard?
Aniketos has come back from her few hours of cleaning the Goblin Tavern.
We'll typically guard anyway because
Yeah, 2 of us are only 4. Yeah.
You mean it
To
only
the
took a
end.
couple of hours?
Do I?
Hang
Hang
He'll
on.
be there till morning.
whoa.
What are you saying, Shadorim?
Oh, I was going to say, back already. I thought you'd be there till morning. Stay to that place.
Yeah, I might be tempted to stay there till morning. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm feeling emotional. I'm gonna stay with Glorp.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna stay with Glorp for the night. The tavern seems more compelling than the corpse dome.
You insulting my tiny hut?
No, your tiny hut is the best thing about it.
Yes, Cara?
I was going to say, does my character sleep?
No.
Oh god!
This is going to be a good
24/7.
night. Yeah.
I wonder at what point the 2 elves realised this.
It is at that point. Duke would, once he's had his, if he's doing the second watch, Duke would just leave the hut.
Nice. So I'm just going to be golluming it with my coins all night.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh
And being
god!
really creepy with whoever's awake.
Yeah. Duke puts up with that for 10 minutes of his watch and then leaves the tiny hut. And goes and just chills out in the nearest tree.
No one's sleeping now, motherfuckers.
Jingle, jingle, here's the shiny out the hut.
I mean, you could potentially just leave me outside like a dog all night.
That's true, you could.
You said it, not us.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
Playing fetch with a corpse and a gemstone.
I mean, you're not likely to get snuck up on at that point. Who's going to want to come near that fucking hut?
So who's
Just out of
playing?
curiosity, how many people can Tiny Hut fit? Because I know there is a limit to it.
10 in it, I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
Alright, we're not
But
going to
not-
have to decide who sleeps outside with a party of 7.
I don't think it'll take anything large.
So
Oh god, yeah. It's not on my list at the moment because I'm still having problems with my character.
Ah.
I
So
can
I'm
think I'll
just
try
gonna
that.
say, Ellerwynne goes out of the tiny hut and sort of like sits kind of away from the actual hut, but you can still hear like the jingle jingle, like only slightly. Who's doing the watch?
It's
Duke and Rue, isn't it?
yeah. Normally, Duke and Rue taking turns on sleeping.
Okay, we'll do that then.
That's what she's normally me.
Okay. Could you make me a perception, please?
Yes.
Sorry, I will take one, but I don't know. I'll fit in with everybody else.
16.
16.
Right. So
Basically, nothing happens during the night. You see a few villagers walk around until about gone midnight. You hear owls and the critters around, and you do hear and see Ellerwynne playing with her coins. You go off and wake Duke up.
Okay, so she hasn't slept yet. I don't know if she does sleep, and also Aniketos is not back home, so
I am perhaps not surprised about Aniketos. I appreciate he does not like a current pet corpse.
I mean,
I hope she sleeps. Otherwise, it is disturbing.
it's definitely weird, but you know, there's a reason she exists, and I'm guessing that reason has some significance to us because fate and everything else. So we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Agreed. We'll have to try to convince at least Aniketos to put up with it.
That's never going to happen.
He will never like it.
I feel like we need a shiny for Pet Undead and a shiny for Aniketos to keep Aniketos around.
Unfortunately, Aniketos is shiniest thing in the area. And
That is also very true.
I do not think we will convince him to dress otherwise, even to prevent Ellerwynne.
Yeah.
Ah well. I shall go and keep her occupied by throwing rock.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Perhaps I could wear her out. Perhaps then she will sleep like a child with too much energy. Duke will get up and leave the hut, settle himself down to keep watch, and start throwing the blue shiny gemstone around for Ellerwynne to chase in the hope that he can wear her out like an overexcited puppy.
I'm just going to stand there watching you throw it, looking at you like you're stupid.
Oh. In which case, once Duke's thrown it a couple of times and realised you are not playing, he's going to pick and just idly start juggling with it.
Now this I'm into.
Oh dear, what else have I got in my backpack that is shiny that Duke can juggle with?
Coins.
Yeah, I think that's about it, unless we want to start getting dangerous and he starts juggling with his swords. But I think that might have repercussions if I fail a dexterity check. So, yeah, Duke is going to start by juggling that giant, slight, shiny blue gem, and then he's going to add in a mixture of silver and copper and gold pieces.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Can you roll me a perception, please?
Yep.
With a disadvantage.
Damn it. 12.
12. Whilst this is happening, Ellerwynne, you hear voices in your head. Not the ones that you normally hear. This one is different. Hello, my child.
Oh.
If you're hearing me, I will meet you outside the gates of Grimhawk in 2 days. There we can discuss. There we can discuss what we can do about your party members and getting me that spear.
Yeah?
Yes, the spear. But until then, good night, my child.
Is this voice male, female,
Male.
nondescript?
Male.
Okay. Father? So confused. No idea what's going on.
The voice doesn't come back.
Does or doesn't?
It doesn't come back. How long are you watching?
Like, was I saying this in front of?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking to myself.
Yeah.
Extra creepy. There you go. Enjoy.
How long are you on watch, Duke?
4 hours until everybody else gets up.
Okay.
I mean, did Duke not notice I was just talking about a random spear?
I would say yes, he did, but he didn't really twig until a few hours later, when everyone's getting up.
Okay.
So the sun is rising above from the horizon, and it's quite a cold morning. This is where we're going to have a 10-15 minute break, because I need another drink and I need another fag to get through
And you
this.
need to get me on roll fucking 20.
I gave you the link
You didn't tell me you'd given me the link. Where's the fucking link?
on Discord. So we'll see everyone in the next 10 to 15 minutes. And we're back. So, it's a chilly morning in the village of Trogheim. What are you guys doing as you're all beginning to wake up in the tiny hut?
Well, I'm not in the tiny hut.
No, you're outside still.
Yep, so is Duke.
So is Duke.
Is Ellerwynne still Is Ellerwynne still watching Duke juggle? How
Yes.
long has Duke been juggling?
4 hours.
Could you roll
Are you
me?
still juggling, or have you like given up and you're just like sitting there and I'm poking your cheek?
With a stick.
No, with my gnarly, dead, possibly fungal finger.
Nice. Athlete's finger.
Duke would have given up at some point,
Yep,
but
he
the
would.
moment you came close enough to try and start poking, he would have climbed the tree.
So I'm just. Hey, can I climb trees? What's my dex?
Oh God!
Would I want to be with my new friend? Let's see. Am I dexterous? Let's find out. I'm gonna try and climb that fucking tree.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for it, or am I just
Please.
climbing the tree?
You're rolling for it.
Is it a saving throw or a straight check?
Straight check.
7.
You try climb the tree, but one of the branches snaps, and you fall on your back. As you can hear a big crack as soon as you fall, and
Followed by a.
followed by what?
Me go, ugh.
Yeah. And she's just laying there. Or they are just laying there.
Yep, Duke's just going to settle down on the branch at that point and spend the rest of the evening there. Alternating between watching Ellerwynne and watching the environment. Watching Ellerwynne to make sure she doesn't try to climb the tree again.
Everyone in the tiny hut sees this whilst waking up.
Oh god. She was awake the entire time I was awake and up. And I'm trying to judge by the fact that she hasn't slept.
That means if we can train her well, she can do the whole watch.
Either way, both myself and Duke only sleep for 4 hours, so we're up babysitting.
Yay!
Sucks to be you.
I know, I signed up for it.
I guess Duke and Ellerwynne don't hear any of this because I'm guessing you're still in the hut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the tiny hut and be of a decent. Walk right up and be like, "You good up there?"
It is nice up here, yes. I spent far too many hours juggling coins. And then she tried to poke me.
So you climbed up the tree?
Yes, I climbed the tree. It is a nice tree. I like this tree.
You're gonna have to come down from the tree at some point.
I know, but now I have friends who can also help me babysit. Small dead child.
Wow. I'm still lying where I fell.
Yes.
Watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before you ask, no, she did not go to sleep at all.
Friends?
Yes, friends are here.
Would you like help getting up, or do you think you can get up?
Me?
Yes.
Get up! And I stand up.
Oh, okay.
Friends?
Friends.
Ah, and I give you a big hug. Big.
Surprisingly, the only person that isn't shying away resigned to it.
Nice
Right.
big hug.
Yep. This. I thought I'd just gotten rid of this smell out of hair, out of. Know what? It's back.
I'm rubbing your
Rubbing
back.
what?
I'm not letting go. Friends.
You think there is a dressmaker, tailor, in this little town somewhere?
Yeah.
Perhaps should get new clothes.
Maybe a bath.
How? I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in this town. She's supposed to be no longer around, and
I am not suggesting we take her into town. I am suggesting one of us of roughly the same size goes into town and buys clothes that sort of fit, and then come back.
I mean,
let's not forget that, like, my limbs aren't exactly uniform.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm sure we can adjust something. I mean, not R'tish, but I'm sure someone else can adjust it.
I've got mending nowadays, but I don't. That's not gonna fix anything.
What I have got is fixing armor. Leather needs stitching, but I do not think I can do a tidy job. Or, like, fabric.
I'm just going to look at my clothes and I'm going to peer down my own top like I've never considered taking my clothes off before. And then I'm going to start undressing.
Oh no! At least she's like, at least you're not holding on to Rue anymore. Yes.
Yeah. No, I've stepped back ever so slightly, just enough room to try and get my top off. Oh.
Someone stop her. And then
I perhaps you will take that off now. Wait until you have something nice to put on.
You just hear a voice go, "This is amazing! Should I play some music? Is this like cabaret?" Shut up.
I think perhaps we should not encourage it at this point in time. It's a very specialized type of club for that thing.
I'm just going to put it out there. We've got Aniketos with the tiny little fire demon going on in his head all the time. We've got your talking sword. And now we have an undead thing that follows us around that's kind of everyone's problem, but I'm feeling lately like it's been mostly mine.
You pet it, it's your pet.
Yeah, you take it for walks.
What is Aniketos?
I'm gonna look you in the eye.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna look you in the eye and go off and motion to take my t-shirt off again.
No.
Oh.
What's Aniketos doing at this time? I know you're not in the tiny hut. You're at the.
Well, I'm probably having a lovely fucking sleep because I fucking cleaned these sheets last night, so I know this place is looking fucking beautiful right now.
Yeah.
Unaware of the fact the party is probably in need of someone who can put clothes together. I'm blissfully unaware. He's taking his time waking up. He's doing his hair and shit. He's putting his jewelry on all nice. You know, this is relaxing. This is kind of therapeutic, if you will. There's no annoying little zombie voice asking him what that is. As he curls his hair like all nice, he's like, it's fucking great. He's probably spent most of the evening organizing his thoughts and feelings while also organizing someone else's like entire livelihood.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's feeling better now. He has feelings organized, so he can talk about them better without shouting. He's feeling great.
Cool. But after a while, you do slowly manage to make your way to where the others are, and they're still trying to. You see Rue and Duke trying to stop Ellerwynne from taking her top off as you enter the camp area.
Could we, at this point, Duke has given up.
Yeah,
Wants to wander back towards Mac and Donald's.
Oh God!
he wants some breakfast. He's not going back to the tavern.
He wants some Mac and Donald's breakfast specifically.
He does want a Mac and Donald's breakfast.
Well, it's just...
Rue's going to go on ahead and give you an order then, and that kind of... He's not going to be able to come back in whilst doing shite.
Duke goes around with a piece of paper and a pencil and takes everybody's breakfast order.
Jesus. So you pass Aniketos on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Are you two gonna say anything to each other? Or are you just gonna?
Good morning, Duke. I hope you sleep well.
I slept well. The watch was not so enjoyable. Ellerwynne does not sleep.
Oh. That must have been very difficult.
juggled shiny I juggled shiny coins for about 2 hours. My elbows ache.
Yeah, well,
And then
think on
she
the bright
tried to
side.
poke, and then they tried to poke me in the face,
Yeah.
and I hid in the tree. I gave up. Parenting is hard. I am
Yeah,
going to
you
get some
know.
breakfast, and perhaps later, once we are on the move, let us say there were things that were said that I think would be best shared with you and perhaps Pyraeus, as
Eh?
before
What have you
sharing with
been?
the rest of the group. Something Ellerwynne said that is slightly worrying.
Oh. Well, you
But,
want to go get food first?
Yes, I am on way to get food. I holds up the piece of paper. I have a shopping list.
Oh, nice.
Is there
Can I
anything
add
you would
food
need
to
to
it?
add? Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Aniketos will quite happily add food to this list. Yay!
Duke will then point Annie towards roughly where the tiny hut was and where everybody else is, and he will carry on.
Alright, I'll go and see what the state of things are with how people are doing.
So you see most. Is everyone out of the tiny hut now, or is everyone still in the tiny hut?
R'tish is out.
Okay, R'tish is out. Shadorim, are you still in, or you're out?
I'll just
I'm
spam it.
out.
Okay.
Just get rid of it.
Okay. So everyone's sitting either on a log or a little boulder, watching Ellerwynne and deciding what to do with her.
What's Ellerwynne up to by the time I get here? Has she
What?
stopped stripping, or is she still at that point in her life?
I don't know. Cara?
I got bills to pay.
Oh god.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that, Rue and I had a discussion, and the conclusion was that I was disappointed that I couldn't take my job off. Hence the sound.
Take your job off.
Top off.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, it could be my job. You guys don't know.
And that's the state that you see.
Slightly bedraggled. Good morning. I hope everyone slept well. I'm sorry.
Friend?
Oh yes, hello. Hello.
I'm gonna give them some walk towards you.
Oh, whoa! There's some big arms, little fella. You are not getting up here. We are not there yet. You have to earn it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
R'tish, on the other hand, goes, "Oh yeah, fair enough," and just wanders over and gives you the uppies. He puts you, he sits you on his shoulders.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I stink.
I don't think R'tish cares. He's smelt a lot of things.
Ellerwynne is very happy right now.
Also, R'tish has very small nostrils.
I'm gonna beeline towards Pyraeus, Rue, and Shadorim. And a little bar of soap out of my rucksack and say, "What say you all to us taking her to the nearest river and trying to make this bearable for everyone?"
We could just
You're not
ask
going
her.
to drown her, Aniketos.
Drown her? What is this in my hand?
I just have to make sure because, I know how much you are uncomfortable right now.
What if I were to try and kill her? I would do it to her face. Regardless of my feelings on this, I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Keep playing with him, okay? Just close your ears right now. We are having an adult conversation. Regardless of my feelings on her, you have decided to adopt her, and as much as I do not want to adopt her, I am not an asshole. And if you want her part of the team, I am not going to drown her out back.
We do need to come up with some way to at least make it less obvious that she's dead.
Yes, soap,
Mask.
mask, perfume. I can sew. I can make her clothes.
That's good, because she was trying to strip off just now.
Why the fuck was she trying to strip off?
Your guess is as good as mine.
To be fair, the clothes look like shit. Burn them, I say. When she has something to replace them with.
R'tish sort of stomps past with Ellerwynne on his shoulders and says, how about a disguise spell? And then just keeps on sort of stomping past.
I don't have access to something like that, and I mean, I've got polymorph, turning her into an animal, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time. An hour.
Yes, no, we are going to need a more permanent solution. Yeah. I do have one query before we get to more permanent solutions. This is mostly, just the three of you here. Pyraeus, Shadorim, Rue. It's a known thing that I don't like the undead thing, but I have tolerated it before for everyone, if we all remember. Because I am generous and patient and getting to the end, but not there yet. However, I will get there very quickly because we have just adopted another one, and if you all remember the last time you had me adopt one, when we lose it, and I was like, we should probably go after it and make sure she is okay, the consensus was, nah, she will be fine. So, if you want to adopt the undead, that is fine, but we are looking after it, okay? We are not flip-flopping, okay? I need you to promise me that we are actually going to, deal with this ourselves and not just drop it on the next street corner.
In my defense, I was.
I mean, you were in a weird situation. I understand, but my stand still stands. We are looking after it, right? You are not having me look after it, kind of get attached, and then go. Actually, we could have done without it.
In that case, let's just get rid of it now.
You were planning to get rid of it along the line? You have already the plan?
Well, it was already dead, so...
Well, yes, of course it's already dead, but last time you waited until I kind of liked Isla, and then we got rid of her.
Well, it's not done very much. I don't really see what it can offer us. I think we should just put it back in the crypt, give the money back, and be on our way.
Just because it hasn't done much yet doesn't mean that it won't do much. It has the potential.
Yeah, look at Crash. And I know he kind of came good in the end, but... But yeah.
What is wrong with Crash? I like... At this point, a particularly dedicated duck is fucking us over. We're being grabbed by all angles. We almost had Assassin join the party yesterday. What is the judgment?
To be fair, they are capable of doing some sort of magical stuff. They know enough to be able to potentially raise undead, which suggests that there is some magical ability there. Now, I'm not saying it's a good thing that they're potentially able to make more of themselves.
Don't worry, no one was thinking it was.
But...
Well, it was, but...
Aniketos is going to give Pyraeus probably the most severe side-eye of his life.
Rue's going to back up on that as well. But
Just saying.
it shows that there's something there. We haven't gotten into any fights or anything like that, so we don't know if they can do anything else on that front. They may end up being a brilliant thing that we can kind of go, yeah, kill those things, and it's just like annihilates them in one fell swoop.
But that's not, and I know it's dead, but it's not alive if it's not
No.
aware and existing, and it's just a puppet.
But you said that it's done nothing for us. I'm saying that it hasn't been tested in enough situations.
Yeah, I agree, and I wasn't meaning that in a sort of callous or flippant way. But it seems very...
There's something there. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think that it has the language to explain what is going on in the head.
Yeah, maybe we just need to draw it
Can
out.
I hear any of this? How far away are we? Because we walked past them.
Nope.
And John, check your messages.
I have. Make a perception.
Okay, like, where is it? 2.
You can't hear anything that they're saying.
I cannot believe I am saying this. You have all pushed me to insanity. I am... Oh, what? We are... She is a person in there. And... While I feel it is a bit callous of us to be staking her worth entirely on how good she is at doing things for us.
No, that wasn't really what that wasn't what I was trying to suggest. I think what I'm thinking about is the fact that it's...
Do I
Yeah,
catch
just-
any of this, John, with my perception roll
What was your
that I've
perception
just done? 25.
You hear all this, yes.
R'tish will come over. I'm assuming that Ellerwynne is like still on his shoulders, but R'tish will come over and in that way that parents often do when they want to say stuff in front of kids without them realizing, and they do it in a sing-song way. He basically just goes, "If you want to kill her, you will have to go through me." And he'll sort of stomp off a bit.
Do I insight that?
Sure.
17.
So yeah, you
I understand that.
can tell that something's not right.
Can I do that thing I messaged you about? Would that work?
Oh, secret
Yes.
comms.
Yes, you can.
Interesting.
Yes, you can.
So it would be understandable.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. So I am going to use message to ask to talk to Rue. How do I do message again?
It's 25 words, isn't it? And
Yeah.
they can reply
Yep.
with 25.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you pointing at?
Me.
Well, who have I figured out wants me dead?
I think you'd be hard pressed because I think you'd be hard pressed
I
to
don't
know who.
I don't think anyone said that they want you dead.
Yeah.
I'm just suggesting we put you back in the box if that's the best thing for you.
Okay, well, I've probably bonded the most with Rue, so I'm going to talk to Rue. Please don't kill me.
That was the most
I
lucid
don't want
thing
to
she
die.
said.
Yeah.
Already dead.
Die. Again. Okay. The point is,
She's
Okay, so-
undead. There's a difference.
please don't kill me. I don't want to die.
Semantics.
Everyone, shush.
Guys,
The point being, I'm doing lucid communication with you, just not using my mouth.
mm-hmm. Oh. I think Ellerwynne just managed to communicate to me through message, and it was very lucid. Ellerwynne, if that was you, can you confirm that again?
Yeah, I can do message again, right? So it's an app. Yeah, it's at will.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, isn't it? R'tish will put you on the, let you down, basically, so that you guys can talk.
Yes, that was me. You heard.
Okay, all right. We can work with this. I've got you. Ellerwynne can communicate perfectly through message.
She has been communicating perfectly with her mouth too.
I'm on about it's lucid. It's fully formed sentences as I am talking. The occasional word she's able to actually say.
Interesting.
So why only through message?
I'm going to point at my
doesn't
throat.
work yet.
I'm going to point at my throat.
Can I go and look? Sorry, I'm going to approach Ellerwynne. I would like to look at her throat. I'm not going to approach in a threatening way. With my
With a
sword
knife.
drawn, my rapier in my hand. Yeah. I would like to examine your throat.
I'm going to crane my head back. There you go.
Then when it's exposed, I'm going to... No, I'm not, won't. Does it look...
Can R'tish aid with this? Because he's got a little bit of a medicinal knowledge. Not loads, but a bit.
You can, yes.
Well, you can't because I'm not proficient in medicine.
Oh.
I'm proficient in medicine. Be the one taking a look here.
Okay, I was going to say, I just want to look at her throat to see whether it's damaged and it needs healing or something. So I'm going to roll anyway.
Okay.
Ooh, might be a 13. Not great, but might point out a hole. If it was medicine, sorry, John, I'm assuming it's a medicine check.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Rue, you going as well?
Mm-hmm. Medicine check, yep.
In which case, R'tish will aid Rue.
Okay, so with advantage, yeah.
Yeah, he gets to roll again.
Oh, that's a little better.
It's pretty solid. 18. Solid.
Can we see any damage?
Do they see any damage, Ellerwynne?
Well, apart from the fact that there's obvious stitch marks around my neck,
Yeah.
it's heavily scarred, and whoever put me together didn't do a good job.
So, Rue, do you think this is something that we could heal through magic? Or would that be more effective than anything else?
I don't even know if Ellerwynne gets hurt if I'm going to be able to heal her with magic.
Or even if it damages her.
Because, I mean, she's undead. Typically, healing spells have no effect on undead.
Right. Yes. So, I think what we do here... Can I ask, I believe... Sorry, maybe a little bit of... John, tell me if I'm out of order suggesting this, because it possibly is it is a bit meta-y. Shadorim can use his heal ability, and he can choose to heal a single point. So if it causes damage, it will only cause 1 point of damage. Can we do that, or is that too meta-y for you?
I'll allow it.
Alright, well, I'll walk over and say, you alright for me to do this then?
Can we? I was going to say we need to make sure that Ellerwynne knows that it might hurt her, but it will help us find out whether we can heal her or not. But it's not going to hurt much.
You have to ask Ellerwynne.
We hope.
Are you still master?
Ellerwynne? We think we might be able to help you and heal your damage.
Friend?
But we don't know whether it will hurt you or heal you. So my friend here will do a very, very small thing, and if it heals you, we can do more, but it might hurt you a tiny amount. If we're wrong.
She's just going to stand there, look at you for a second, and then she's just going to hold out her hand.
I'll take the hand then and then just pump one layer and hands into her.
Okay.
Can we tell if it's helped or not from
Has it
how she reacts?
helped? Has it helped, Cara?
You're the DM.
I'm going to say it has a little bit.
So it looks like we can heal.
Yeah.
The same way that we can heal the living.
Mm-hmm. But it's going to be a slow process.
Okay. Now, so from a gaming point of view, is that, like, do we need to do like one heal spell a day, or will we just maybe do several a day, or?
You can do.
Because I assume.
Above table is good. If someone can write this down, 2 spells a day to heal her throat.
Okay, and it will take several days.
Yeah.
So I can use more if you're willing. I've got quite a large pool at the moment.
I will say that my spells specifically say that they do not work, or I would know specifically they do not work on undead. Probably having tried it in the past. But I would be curious to see if mending works.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it's not living material.
Okay, if you want to give it a try.
But also, she may not be truly undead in the way that we understand the condition.
I mean, I'm happy to try on all of it when it's saying if that would pretty much verify as to whether or not she is undead or not undead.
I'd also suggest that generally we do it at night, so that we obviously have a full spell pool during the day, and then we can use whatever slots we've got left at night to heal it.
Yeah, this isn't something for now. Right now we need to get her looking less undead and more blended in with the group, and get our asses.
Okay, so we need clothing, maybe a hooded cowl, maybe a mask, if she'll wear a mask. Until we can.
A scarf around my neck that I'm just going to pull up over my jaw. Like
Okay.
a face mask. As you've said that, sort of like responding.
Okay. Because that will buy us time then if we encounter people. Right.
You know what? Little friend, do you have favorite color?
She's going to point to the grass.
You like green? You know what a respectable color. How
That
about
changeling had a green dress on.
we are not robbing corpses?
Okay.
Any more than we need to listen. We have already taken things from her, and the dignity of the person. Leave them dressed. I will go into town. I will buy fabric. I will sew her outfit while we are on travel. Then we can get moving. She will be absolutely beautiful by the time we get there. Trust me, I am not a man who skimps on style. Sorted. We may need to keep the mask in work of progress, though. I don't have a spare one, and I'm not sharing these.
No. I kind of... There's too much Aniketos for it to be on anyone else's face.
Is there anywhere in town that John that might have something? It's really, really poor town, though, isn't it?
It's a really poor town.
It's a really poor town. Above table, you can try and go to Grimhawk.
I would also say, according to this, number 3 is a clothing shop.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was one nearby. That's why we mentioned it last time.
Yeah, it's listed in Mappy Maps as a clothing shop.
Duke.
Once upon a scene.
Yes,
you know what? You want us to get to Grimhawk, so how about while they're packing up camp, Annie's going to take a quick gander over to the fucking clothing shop, buy a few pieces, and then when we're walking to Grimhawk, I'll fucking splice this shit together to make an outfit that fits her.
Right. Let's do that then.
And he passes Duke again in the street, going
Coming back with the food.
with a massive box full of food.
Hands over a McDonald's flurry and a McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
It's just pastries. There's no...
Oh yeah, that's right. There's no copyright infringement here.
Exactly.
Also, could R'tish go? I can't remember if we said if there was like anywhere that would sell some healing potions, but as we've just got like a little bit of cash, it would be worthwhile as a fighter picking up some healing potions if there are.
Linda's potions, the alchemy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like I guess 3 or 4 healing potions, just so I've got them on board.
Yeah. So we'll do Aniketos first. You enter the clothing shop, Annie.
Yep.
And you see a... you see Glorpet there. But behind the counter. Oh, hello again.
I didn't know you were working here also.
Oh, I always worked here.
You learn something new every day.
This is the voice, I'm sticking with it.
No, it's very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Right, what are you after, darling?
Oh, I'm looking for a few sets of green clothing. I have a friend with unusual measurements, so I need to put a few pieces together.
Okay, and she just grabs any green cloths that she can get her hands on and basically drags it on the floor and just gives it to you.
Yeah,
How's
sure.
that, darling?
I can work with this. Do you have anything, like shiny, like any sequin, button, ribbon? Also?
I'll have a look if I've got any ribbon. Button may not be. I've got rat pellet if that helps.
You got what, sorry?
I got rat pellet. It goes well with dresses.
No. I appreciate the offer, but not quite what I am looking for today.
Okay, I'll get some ribbon. And she scurries off at the back of her very untidy but not smelly shop. She comes back with this pink ribbon.
Oh, pink and green. That is the combination we are going for. When I say shiny, I think I'm looking more for neutral tones. Maybe silvers, golds. Neutral tones might have been a strong word for that, but something not clashing.
I'll find some silver. And
Yes, thank you.
Waddles off again, like sort of like scurries, but like on the 2 feet at the back. And she comes back with actually silver ribbon for you.
Oh, nice. Oh, you absolute angel. Thank you so much.
Now I'm a goblin.
Is a phrase, is a compliment, my friend.
Okay. You know, I don't get a lot of compliments, you know. Glorp doesn't give me a lot of compliments, you know.
He does not. You should tell him to do better in that department. You deserve compliments.
Maybe I should, you know.
Yes, stand up for yourself.
She is exactly the same as the female gremlin from Gremlins. If anyone has seen that film.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like that.
I know what you mean, yes.
Yeah. Will that be 12 silver, please, darling?
Oh, of course, here you go.
Thank you.
Look after yourself, okay?
I'll try. And she just spits on the floor.
Aniketos is going to side-eye that, but is going to politely leave with his newfound fabrics.
Okay, Aniketos has got her stuff. R'tish, you enter Linda's potions. It's a very... The ceiling is very low as soon as you walk in.
Okay, wait. He sort of stoops.
Yeah, stoops. But you have to be careful because there's potions hanging up on the ceiling as well.
Okay, I mean he seriously stoops.
Yes.
And he'll wander up to the counter.
Mm-hmm. You see this very old dwarf lady with a magnificent wiry beard.
Good day.
Hello there.
I'm after some healing potions. What do you got? We need some big ones. My friend is very big. Shut up, Claude.
But who's that? I can't. Is this
That's just my sword. Don't worry.
Right. Okay. I've seen.
I am not merely a sword, my friend. You are to me.
Well, we've got I have a lot of regular health potions, superior and others as well. I can't think off the top of my head, but I can sell you 4 each for say 10 gold.
That sounds to me like a bargain. I will take 4 of each.
Okay then.
So is that regular, superior, and greater?
Yes, it is.
Okay, fantastic. That is a bargain. Sold. Yeah, I mean that's all he needs. Thank you very much.
And you head back to the camping area, where everyone is tucked into their pastries and sweet rolls and muffins. But not Ellerwynne.
Nope.
She's just staring at everyone eating. What are you guys doing at the moment, apart from eating?
Getting ready to sort of pack up and same sort of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eating and packing.
We have much to pack, because it's not like we are packing to put tents up. That's what tiny huts for. Right, so I guess next stop is, what? Greyhawk?
Yeah.
Grimhawk, sorry. Grimhawk?
Yes. Hopefully a trip there is very easy.
Above table, has the others told
Nope.
the rest about what's happened?
Nope.
Nope.
We have
That is
had
why I
nothing.
am saying it will hopefully be very easy. Does somebody want to?
I'm sure there'll be no problems.
There will be no problems on the way that we are aware of, right, everybody?
It'll be plain sailing.
Pyraeus?
There will be no problems going to Grimhawk, will there?
No, it's under siege at the moment, but I don't suppose that'll cause a problem.
What the hell do you mean it is under siege?
Oh,
Well,
you want the...
It's only what the Jarl told us. But we don't know. I don't know how reliable he is.
Exactly.
And we're not... Well, we don't need to go to Grimhawk anyway. We can go through... We can go past Grimhawk. We can
Yeah,
bypass
only
it,
if
can't
you
we?
want God to hit me 8 times.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing.
Who am I nearest to?
Shadorim.
I'm just gonna tug on their arm.
I'll walk down. What's up?
I'm gonna use message again.
Mm-hmm.
What's Grimhawk?
I don't know. It's another town, but larger than the one that we've just been in.
Going?
What was that?
Going? She's speaking now. So.
Yeah, we'll be going to there once everyone's back and ready.
Father said.
You have to say that again. I couldn't hear you.
Father said. And then she's gonna walk away nodding yeah, father said.
Yep, Karen will look a bit confused and then, okay.
Because Duke hasn't told anyone yet, has they?
No,
Not yet. He's waiting till we're on the road and he's going to have that conversation with only a couple of people. Out of earshot.
Well, Ellerwynne has now walked off and everything, just basically nodding to herself. You could talk to the others about it now, Duke.
Yeah, Duke will watch, make sure that Ellerwynne goes is very definitely out of earshot. And will motion to the other people who are still there, which I think is just R'tish, Rue, and R'tish, Rue, Pyraeus, and Shadorim.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the other guys are at the shop. No, R'tish is at the shop as well, isn't he?
No,
Or are you
R'tish
guys
come
back?
back. Yeah, R'tish is back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, Duke will motion to everybody who is there, except for Ellerwynne. I think this is important to point out now. Keep voices down. Last night when Ellerwynne was not sleeping, he sort of was for a second, mentioned father, and then something about a spear. And I sort of remember demonic entity we met in the last town. I was requesting us to obtain spear for them.
Oh.
I find this concerning.
She just mentioned father just then to me as well. When we mentioned Grimhawk.
It is a bit of a coincidence.
Yes. Refresh my memory. I have been hit too many times on the head. Did the demon mention where the spear was?
Yeah, it's in the Underdark, under where the dwarven cities, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, perhaps we should be careful.
Let's see if I've got it in my notes. Yeah, all I've got is Molokov, right hand of Asmodeus. Devils are placing bets on our success. He wants us to go to the Underdark and recover a spear, golden with runes carved into it, the Eldar spear, which I'm sure he said was underneath. I haven't got the map to hand. The Dwarven place.
He did.
Which I'm just bringing up. Donbar, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, but we don't know where under there exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
So do you think he's done something which has caused Ellerwynne to rise and planted some kind of geas or suggestion on her? I wonder if there's any way we can
If nothing else,
find out.
But unless the geas was to stay in this location, she hasn't really been obeying much of a geas, has she?
You may not be forced to obey a law of her. Yeah. She don't know much better.
John,
Yep.
whilst we were travelling, so I've got last session,
Yeah.
half-orc male with braids and a human male with scruffy hair, both dirty, wearing scruffy clothes, were discussing grave robbing.
Yes.
Which obviously was at the mausoleum where we found Ellerwynne.
Yes.
Or in that graveyard.
Yes.
How far before that was it that we saw Molokov? Was it that morning?
Yeah, it was that morning.
So he turns up, wants us to get the spear. We tell him to sod off. That night, people turn up and go, well, the shit's been going down with some undead thing. Could be. I mean, it seems quite tight, the timescale, but, you know, it can work. What do people think?
perhaps you are good with Pyraeus. Perhaps you can ask her to tell you more about Father. See what Ellerwynne knows.
Thanks. Okay. Are we travelling yet, John, or are we're just still packing up?
You're still packing up and like talking at the same time.
Okay. Okay, let's go over to see Ellerwynne then.
Is Ellerwynne back yet? No, she's not. So
Where'd she gone? Oh, sorry, she's.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, yeah, she's not at the table.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
Well,
not.
we'll do it when she gets back then.
Okay. So what are you all chatting about now?
Or next things work out.
Yeah. Are you all discussing
Well,
what your next thing is?
Yeah, we don't want to lose too much of the day, do we? We need to go and move on.
Especially if we're going to break this siege.
So you all
Well, yeah.
you all start packing up, and Rue, you grab Ellerwynne's hand, and you start travelling to Grimhawk. It takes you, I would say, 6 hours to get there. You see, it's now mid-afternoon when you get to the city. Bear with me, so I'll show you what you see.
Yeah, I think we want to be careful on the approach because we've heard that it's under siege, so you know.
Yeah, there's bound to be
we're not just gonna ride up to the walls, or the gates.
So you can see the edge of what the enemy forces is, hang on, about here. You guys have come from up here, so you can see the edge of the
You
force
may
here.
need to change the map.
Yeah, we're not on the map.
You need to pull us over, John.
Oh no! There we go. So, so the enemy force is along here. Hang on, along here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have come up from up here.
So they're only sieging one side of the town?
Yes, and only sieging that side of the town. So you see...
Not much for siege then. Sorry.
You see before you... Hang on, get my notes up. Here we go. Right. So you see before you an edge. You see about the edge of the army that's now sieging that side of Grimhawk. You see the banners of both Karthold, which is the kingdom that's invaded this land, and black banners with white skulls in the middle.
Do we recognise those banners?
You recognise,
especially R'tish and Jeek.
R'tish and Jeek, you recognise the Karthold banners of it's a 3 colour banner with two of the sides like a sort of orangey brown colour with white down the middle, with a stag in the middle.
Okay.
Like a black stag in the middle. The black banners you've never seen before. But the individuals in your party who have seen this symbol of the white dragon skull, would remember that this could be the Order of Drakon Special Forces. And they are sieging. Well, not sieging, they're camped outside the city, getting ready to siege it.
Okay.
And before you see a little hamlet as you can see, up here, where you see certain people evacuating their houses quite panically. You know, they're chucking their stuff outside, panicking, trying to get away. Behind you, you hear a psst, over here, and you all turn around and you see this war-torn half-elf wearing chainmail and a very tattered what do you call those things? A tabard, that's the word, with the symbol of the banner of Grimhawk in the middle. And this is where we end tonight's session. So, you're finally at Grimhawk, where the city is being besieged, or going to be besieged. And we'll pick this up next time. But for now, thank you everyone for watching tonight's episode. Please like and subscribe to the channel, where you find more of these lovely episodes, and click the bell icon so you won't miss another exciting adventure. And we will see you next time. Bye bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.